Lexington County Museum wants to prevent dozens of historic properties from being demolished. Those properties are now owned by developers who bought the land and the houses that are on it. News 19's Peyton Lewis tonight tells us more.
In the last 5 years, Lexington County says it's lost several historic properties to demolition by developers. Now the Lexington County Museum is asking for residents and the county government to step in to help preserve other properties. On Monday, the museum hosted a public meeting at the Lexington County Library to allow the community to ask questions about historic homes and cemeteries. Dolores Steinhauser came to the meeting to make sure nothing happens to her other family properties after her great-grandfather's 100-year-old home was torn down.
At least I think any historic structure that's going to be potentially torn down, there should at least be some attempt to save it or to see if anyone wants to save it.
And to make sure the house isn't bought up and torn down, J.R. Fennell, the director of the Lexington Museum, says although she could put the property on a list of historic homes, that doesn't mean it's protected from demolition due to a lack of local laws to protect historic properties.
If there are no local ordinances that protect historic structures, one way that you can protect a house is to put a covenant or an easement on your house.
Fennell believes that the county has already lost crucial parts of its history, and he's hoping that the county government will create a preservation council or an ordinance to protect other pieces of our past for future generations to see.
There needs to be some kind of process put in place where historic properties, if they're going to be demolished, there are at least some kind of review board or something like that.
In Lexington, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
By the way, developers who bought the homes and the land they sit on were not at tonight's meeting. The next county council meeting is tomorrow afternoon at 4:30.